anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Samalit_. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Odangdingus. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Sadwinning. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Gamathema Podcast. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to RubyRoo_. An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to Sam the Book. So good, Monkey, very nice, thank you for Monkey.
Layout. Okay, Discord audio is unmuted. Hi everyone.
Oh, they can hear me now.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting 5 subs immediately. Thank you, Jackasplat, for resubbing. Hi. So, for the folks already here, and I mean, if you're already here, you maybe already know this, but if you don't know this, I did something very cool last night. I was doing some off-stream attempts, and I'll just show you. That's a sub 13.
Yay.
It's just sort of offline last night. I was playing out of my mind for some reason.
Did you record it at least?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
It is on YouTube. It has been submitted to speedrun.com. I am going to make a thumbnail tonight and probably publish it tomorrow. So, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's in there. Second link in that socials command. You should go make sure you're subscribed so you can see that run. Also, if you missed the tier list I made of all the stages in this run, then I am hoping to get that on YouTube at some point too. Might not be before GDQ. I don't think I have the time, but we'll see. Anyway, hi everyone. So I haven't played the game at all yet today, but frankly, I think I'm good after last night.
Yeah, no, I think you're gonna do fine. Bit more worried about myself.
Yeah, I mean, no, I feel like maybe before we get into anything, we might want to just like briefly go through these stages and discuss like what we want to talk about where, and also when we want to have donations.
That's fair.
That's what I did. With Monkey Ball 1, I didn't do much of that. My last run at GDQ, but with a rolled out and like some other runs, I did. Monkey Ball 1 I didn't need to because I had run that game before so many times, but I think for this game it would be helpful, especially because there's 3 of us. Like, there are 2 runners especially, so it's not just me leading the discussion necessarily.
Right.
I can if you want me to, but
I'm probably gonna need you to.
that's fine. I can handle that.
This is what I'm here for.
Exactly. I can yap about this game all the time. We have swim too. We'll be good. We'll have a host.
That is true.
I'm looking at. Let's see. Well, pre-run, we probably should just briefly explain. Well, first we introduce ourselves. That's easy. explain what World Tour is. Just because the category name does not necessarily offer much unless you know what it is, so we should just briefly be like, hey, you know, this plays all 10 of these worlds. You know, the main story, the 100 levels, yay, okay, And then, admittedly, I do want to play in time attack mode, just on the off chance that, you know, one of us PBs.
If you really want, yeah.
I
won't be PBing.
There's a lot of merit to your, suggestion of playing outside of time attack. But...
I mean, like, the resets are a thing and all that, but really it just comes down a timer being on screen. Is my only concern.
I think it might be helpful for people to have the in-game timer, honestly. And also, then if our load times differ, which they...
Yeah, I think we're gonna find that out now.
Oh, yeah, because you are on, are you on cartridge?
Yes.
And I'm not. So maybe we should be playing in World Tour, so we can compare in-game time.
Yeah, I was thinking we're gonna discover that today. And
yeah.
If it is significant, I could just go digital, if that's faster anyway.
If you want to. Maybe.
If it is faster, I do plan on doing RTA stuff specifically, so I will be getting that anyway.
I was gonna say, I technically do have a copy, like I could go cartridge, so.
The cartridge, yeah. I have 2.
Wow, what the hell? Yeah, I don't actually wear this shirt that much because it's a size too large for me, but... Yeah, introduce ourselves, explain what World Tour is. I don't think we need to actually do too much outside of that before we get into the run.
I think the only, like, overall things besides that is spin dash and using baby.
Yeah, which I think can be... I think that's good for explaining during World 1, because otherwise it's World 1 and there's nothing to say.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, so World 1... Baby stats... I think spin dash needs to come first, because that is going to be immediately apparent, and then... Baby stats.
Yeah.
And then World 2, we can sort of finish up that discussion if we're still talking about it. I suppose, like, the end of World 1 into World 2 ends up being a really good example of some of the skips that Spin Dash makes possible, with stuff like Sky Garden, push-ups, things like that. Then
well, the anonymous gifter made it over to my chat.
That rules, what?
That is awesome. Well, thank you very much.
That's awesome.
Also, the people that got gift subs is actually insane. Like, that is... Every single person is active.
Let's go.
Vanilla CCB.
Wow. Alright, I'm pretty happy about that. Thank you.
You love to see it.
You do.
Yeah, I think World 2 can mostly be like a catch-up world. I don't actually think there's a ton to explain in it.
World 2 is actually... It's really simple to understand, I would say.
Yeah.
Every level is, like, done in 2 seconds.
World 2, finish fire discussion. Maybe we mentioned Grandfather Clock, because that one is, like, a weird one.
Grandfather Clock, I think we could say a little bit about riding the waves. And...
Yeah.
Drawbridge Path might be interesting, but maybe tough to explain, I don't know.
Yeah. I can try to think about how I would concisely explain that. I mean, we wait half a second so that the platform cycles line up better, so that we can get the bounce that we want to skip the ending section, essentially. Just go around the slow ending section.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're not talking about anything else, we can explain that.
One of us gets stuck in World 1.
I hope not.
Nah, World 1's too consistent.
Yeah. World 3 is when things start getting crazy.
World 3 is fun.
Oh yes, I agree. The run really picks up here. Like, switch and go is important. I mean, that introduces switches.
Right.
Switch and go. Yeah.
Just a nice long stage to show off. Switch and jump would be the next significant.
Yeah, switch and jump's really important. I talk about switch
Yeah.
and go, and I'm like, you know, this introduces switches, and you can see we can bounce off of them, and I'm like, that's also going to be really important in another couple stages.
That's good.
There's wormhole branches, but frankly, wormholes are used like on this stage and then never again in this run, so I don't. Whatever.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, like the end of World 3 is pretty nothing burger.
It isn't. Yeah.
Maybe we leave the end of World 3 for donations.
That's possible. Even going into Mad Dash, there's not much going on.
Yeah, and then that gives us a good. Like a good Mad Dash gives us a good buffer if the host still happens to be talking into World 4, because I'm sure I will probably say something like, you know, this is a great time for the host to speak until like through the end of this world, and then they're still talking when World 4 begins. It's not that big of a deal because we still have it.
Yeah. Between like Up the Road and
Yeah.
Mad Dash, it's like at least 30 seconds.
Exactly, and even things before that, like anything from wormhole branches through Up the Road is not super significant. Like, we basically
agree.
just bounce ourselves to the goal with the spin dash on all of them.
What is it? Like, yeah, 3 of them are just the same exact strat.
Pretty much.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Mad Dash, I like to start talking about dash panels and how not only dash panels but also the spin dash adds to our speed, not sets
Right.
it to a certain value, which is it's good to mention on that level, but I can mention it later if we don't get to it. We also just need to talk about the fact that World 4 is a horrible
The
being
hardest,
and hates
yes.
us forever.
Yeah.
Dash panels.
You can talk about updates breaking physics with straw.
Yeah.
There's just so much to say about Straw, just it being annoyingly precise.
In my notes, I just
can
typed,
talk about that one while you guys like I don't know pay attention
Lock
because
in.
sometimes you can save it a little bit.
that's a good idea.
I think you have to prioritize both parts, which is just the initial jump is so specific timing, and then getting a bounce off the rail that's straight is also specific.
Yeah.
Yeah, then leave that to me.
Because, like, straw definitely should be talked about. Step down I want to talk about, because the strat that... I don't know if you do my strat on step down right now, but... It's such
straight.
a cool strat where I, like, bounce off of the level decoration.
Well, yeah, you created that strat.
Yeah.
You made the consistent way of doing it.
It's so cool! I want to talk about that strat, because it's just so... It's, like, one of the coolest strats in the run, in my opinion.
It's like I briefly considered playing this safe, but I'm like, it's just not fun.
Yeah. No, it's not. And then, like, spinning switch necessitates a mention, I think. Fan garden, maybe, depending on if we get stuck on it. And then, finally...
I have my thing for rolling balls, I think would be...
Oh, yeah, if you're doing something special on that, then you should totally... Someone
Yeah.
should mention that at least. Either you or
I'm,
Swim.
like, completely consistent on that one.
Okay, I'm certainly not
So
doing
I'm
it, so...
going with
Mhm.
that. It's fun.
It is. It's fun when it works. I'm terrible at
That's
it.
fair.
My time... I just can't get the timing down. I don't know what it is.
Do you know the method of going left first and then dashing into the wall?
I tried that, and that hasn't been great for me, but I should probably give it another shot. I didn't mean to click into that stage. There's no way I'm learning this right now.
No, yeah.
Not
But,
right now.
but yeah, if you do pick it up, I would say that way, because that's the way I do it. I cannot do it
Should
the
try
other
that
way.
then. Yeah, that probably would get me up there faster, and then give me more time to actually do the important part of the skip too. So. So yeah, step down, spinning switch, rolling balls. This is easily going to be the hardest world to cram everything into, but this is why we do rehearsals.
Circle bounce, just being a jerk, and bouncing you backwards for no reason.
Yeah, maybe that's one we mention if we have time.
If it happens to someone, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Circle bounce if it happens, and then like maybe sand garden if we're not talking about anything else. Okay. On to world 5. Pyramid maze needs a mention.
Yes.
Push bar road probably
Yeah, yeah.
not as important as some of the other stages here. And then manhole everyone pops off for.
Yep.
Yeah, everything else is kind of self-explanatory. I mean, lateral waves is a little interesting.
I was gonna mention that one next. Lateral waves is the thing about lateral waves is people are going to pop off because it looks really cool.
It
Yeah.
does look cool. I do it the lame way though,
That's fine.
not like the slow way. Just the small little dash, and it gets you in there consistently.
That's fair.
Have
Each
you
their
seen
own.
that before? Because I don't.
I mean, that's kind of what I like about it being a race between us, is that we play this game very differently,
Yeah, yeah. No, I agree. I think that is cool.
and yet have extremely close PBs, so...
How dare I call it the lame way? I'm so sorry, Brayden. It is his strat.
The other thing is, like, if we say something is hard, when we get it, people will clap. And also, if something is easy but looks hard, even if we don't mention it, people will clap. So...
I'm gonna call 1-1 hard.
Oh, we need to, in World 1, we need to talk about 180. That is probably the only really important thing there.
That's true.
Yeah, I can mention that as we get to it.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, World 6, my beloved. Alright. I don't know if you've...
Beginning half of World 6, we don't have to talk about much, right?
The Vanishing Floor is... like,
Finishing floor is nothing.
kind of
Vanishing
irrelevant.
Floor is a clip. Elevator Maze, like, there's the cycle skip, which is pretty cool.
That probably does deserve a mention. I started
Like
doing
the
that, by the way. The
Oh, you did?
finally the fast elevator maze.
Nice. Nice.
It's in my PB now.
Oh, that's great.
I watched what you did, and then I'm just copying your strat, and I'm using a timer queue, and I have not failed since I started doing that.
Well, yeah. It's very easy to set up. I use the rising platform itself
No, that works.
as like.
Yeah, I noticed you start moving forward at tick to 40, and so I've just been using that.
So that works, yeah.
Yeah. Queues, same result. I love that about this game. Long half pipe. I at least would like to mention, because the strat I do here is ridiculous.
We both do cool as hell strats, and they're still different.
It's easily, I think, the coolest stage in World 6, so... Elevator maze, long half pipe, and then aerial floor is donation time.
Boring.
Aerial floor, dono time. And then floating panels, of course, needs to be mentioned, however. And then from then on, like... Symbols is cool, and people are probably gonna clap for it. I don't think we actually...
for chakrams.
I will likely go for chakrams, yes. Unless
Hell
I'm
yeah.
on incredible pace, then I will go for chakrams.
Hell yeah.
The only way I don't is if I'm like on world record pace, because then I will prioritize getting record.
That is fair.
But it's unlikely, but it is also possible with how much practice I'm probably going to be doing beforehand, so...
Actually, if I just put a week in practice in chakrams, I could probably get it.
Huge.
Yeah, you could. It's
But you
less...
don't have a week. Ah, well,
You kind of do.
Oh, yeah.
If you
Oh, yeah,
practice
we have
at
a
the
full
event,
week.
you kind of do.
Yeah, we practice at GDQ.
Is that not what people do?
It is definitely what people do. There's a whole...
Okay.
There's a practice room, and there's also a private practice room. So,
I've heard.
if you don't want to be bothered, you can go into the private practice room. And we don't
See
all
whatever.
need to be in there as a group either, so...
Hmm.
When we're doing our rehearsals, I will probably have us in private practice, but you are also totally allowed to go there on your own and just sit and focus and practice your round.
Alright. I probably will.
If anyone's in the crowd, be sure to get a crowd applause for Manhole going. Yeah, if anyone here is going to GDQ, you better be in the crowd for this run. Whether you're on the back couch or just in like the first few rows, you better be in the crowd, because it's 3 a.m. We're gonna need all the people in there we can get. All right.
I'll start paying people if we need.
Oh no.
It's kind of a nasty time slot.
It is nasty.
It's a nasty time slot, but it is also like it's around a lot of other cool runs, so I don't think it's gonna be that bad. You'll be there,
That's true.
heck yeah. Alright, World 7, I mean, obviously, like, the thing I say every time in every marathon run I do with this game is, like, this is where the run starts getting really good.
I thought you were gonna say the binary matrix joke.
I mean, I might make that joke, we'll see. I peaked when I made it during the non-binary showcase. It's not nearly as funny after that.
That's fair.
Like, 2 layers is cool, whipped cream is cool.
I just got chakrams 4 times in a row, so maybe I should be doing that.
Let's go.
Damn.
It's like easier than I thought, honestly, once I got the hang of it.
Yeah.
we need to mention your seesaw floor strat. I probably won't be doing it.
Oh yeah.
Maybe tilting road.
Also, hello to everybody in my chat. This is unusual.
But yeah, the thing about 2 layers is I feel like... Not 2 layers, the thing about World 7, sorry, World 7 in general, is that it's a lot of, like, cool stuff, but I think a lot of it is really self-explanatory. I don't think we actually need to actively talk about a lot of this. Like, I'll probably mention the hold-up setup on Whipped Cream, and then Seesaw Floor is a priority. Other than that, it's like... Yeah, it all just kind of makes sense once you know the mechanics of the game. Actually, if we haven't talked about invisible platforms, we should probably discuss that on Binary Matrix, if we did not talk about it on Vanishing Flare.
We could
Well,
probably
I
talk
think
about it
they
on
come up
Vanishing Floor.
After that.
Because Vanishing Floor, like, the entire thing is that it's supposed to be an invisible path, but we just chip over it and skip the entire thing, making it irrelevant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's all you have to say.
there you go.
about
That was a really
the-
concise way of explaining it, so just say
Yeah,
that.
that's all you have to do.
Yeah. Hold up the cream, and then beats off. Eight. My personal favorite world. Holy Road is probably worth a mention. Another setup.
I don't even know what the strat is at this point on Holy Road.
Oh, I'm not... Okay, first of all, I don't think I'm actually sharing my screen for you in Discord yet, so let me go ahead
You're
and
not
do
uploading
that.
the stream. I was gonna wait until, like, the run started.
Let me do that and then show you the Holy Road strat.
I know it's gone through a few iterations, and I don't know if you both do the same one at this point.
What I do... This is a setup that I found recently, actually when we were talking about pod strats and such. That made me realize the physics changed, and I went on some stages and looked. I went specifically to this one and went to see if we had suddenly a hold-up setup again, and we kind of do. Hold forward, no cam lock until right here, and then I think I
And then
either mistimed my spin dash.
Spin dash before the final roll.
I either
or the
mistimed my
final
spin dash, or I
roll.
was a little bit too far right, because you need to drift left a little bit before you do it.
I am very
Again.
thankful you tried holding up again.
Yeah, this is one of the stages I go to every time we have a small physics change. That and whipped cream.
I actually went back to the very oldest strat in Stepping Stones, and that works again. Which...
Wait, what was that strat?
So that's where you go off like the center peg.
Oh,
Yeah, you move very slightly right at the start. You dash pretty late into the slope, and then you bounce off the center peg of the first platform.
I cannot get Holy Road right now for some reason. What was that?
Yeah, I just used the Camelot version personally.
It's, yeah, there's a safer way to do this, that if this is still giving me issues, I might just move to the safer way. It was going great in runs
There
yesterday,
you go.
but
Oh, yeah,
that was almost
yeah.
everything, so
I could never do it. I did it like twice, and I was like, nah, this is not.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. I have taken deaths to it in runs before, so maybe I'll take the safer strat. It only loses like a second or two, so... Stepping stones I should look at. Anyway. Seesaw Jump is just like a cool stage, and I might mention it for that reason.
The rest of the world is really cool but self-explanatory. There isn't a whole lot going on. We can talk about
Arch
switch
Bridges needs to be
hunting.
mentioned, I think.
Arch Bridges, yeah, that's true.
But yes, I mostly agree with you. Maybe Dividing Road, maybe Tilt Switch, and the last 3 worlds, or the last 2 levels are just eh.
Yeah.
Switch search is
Switch
funny because what
That's
you're
what I meant to
supposed
say
do-
instead of Tilt Switch.
Switch search is funny, and like we can talk about how like you just ignore the entire gimmick again.
You can
Yeah.
skip over the entire level.
That's lower priority, and just like if we're not talking about anything, we can mention that.
Yeah, honestly, I do think like the entire second half of World 8 is not too big.
I
Yeah.
kind of agree.
Just really Arch Bridges and that's it.
Yeah. Okay. World 9... Eh. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about the Switch Adventure strat and how there is a way to fully skip it, but it is not anything close to consistent, so it's not really gone for right now.
yeah, like there's...
I'm gonna learn it. It's like a last ditch effort if need be.
I know it. I have it in the pocket here as a last ditch
Yeah.
effort.
Yeah, I need to do that still.
It's... The way to do it, my game will load, there we go, is to like get a clip off of the side platform. And then hopefully that like gives you just enough speed that you can then release a spin dash. Like at the end there, and then hopefully I just nailed it.
Nice.
You can't. I'm not allowed to touch the scene. This is ridiculous. Anyway,
What is that? I've never done it that way.
that's the way I do it. That's the way that I have found that I can barely do it.
It's wild.
It's dumb and ridiculous, and you have to, 1, get a good clip, and 2, simply get lucky. So
Tron, if we both first try straw, then that'll be a good thing.
that'll be amazing.
Sure.
That'll be a great sign for the whole run.
No complaints.
The rest of World 9, I mean, what the hell is it? Like, it's 9-9? The one that you just, like, skip to the end with all
Yeah,
the
9-9.
switching panels, that's it.
Yeah, that's worth talking about. But like, Sundial, maybe?
I
Maybe
think
just
it's
'cause the
fun
strat
to
idea
point
was
out,
there.
like, the casual, like, the ones where you just, like, obliterate the stage. Like, I think it's fun to point those out and get a crowd reaction of, like, yeah, this entire stage is supposed to go around the back and, like, get all these switches, and they're done.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that.
It also, that is a good way of talking about that. And I mean, Sundial in particular, if we have nothing else to talk about, might be a good time to bring up how Baby's friction can help him in situations like this too, because dash panels are like less effective. But
I think Wipeout's gonna be the biggest example. of
yeah,
this.
Wipeout's gonna be a really
That's
good
true.
one. No, I actually think most of World 9 can be donations.
Yeah.
It's
And then
all-
World 10 is just awesome.
Like, maybe we mention how Broken Square can just kind of screw you over. That seemed to
Yeah.
That seems to happen less since the patch, thankfully.
I started just pausing, and it
Mm.
works out. You
That
just
might be
skip
smart.
like 0.1 second into it, and then it works out like every time.
That might be smart.
We can also mention ILs with Sundial if there's nothing else to talk about.
Yeah.
Because there is, like, you might think that there's a way to skip to the end, and there is. It's just not, like, something you can do in a normal run. At least right now.
Might also be
Sure,
worth
so yeah.
mentioning the cycle skips on Spiral Fan.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, if especially if the race is close and neither of us are going to go for a skip on Switch Adventure, then we probably just let the host take over. You're there.
Yeah, I would say so.
If one of us is going to go for the skip, though, then we do have to talk about it.
I have to at least figure it out again,
Yeah.
baby. So
Good old World 10.
Good old World 10. Honestly, the beginning of World 10 is not...
yeah, first
It's
3 levels.
cool, but it's straightforward.
Yeah.
Like, it's another one where you're just, like, skipping the stage design, but it's not like we have to talk about it every time.
Well,
It's just,
and then
like,
there's
you're doing the same thing over and over
sliding
again.
sticks, which has you playing the level for 21 seconds.
That's
um,
true.
But then starting on Tornado Ring is when things really get...
Yeah, we can probably, like, have donations then from after, switching panels in World 9 through, like, Tornado Ring, probably, like, to Tornado Ring, because there isn't much going on there.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's cool, and, like, you might get a crowd reaction from, like, I don't know, swishing the goal on 10-2 or something. But, like, up until Tornado Ring, which is sick, yeah, we can probably just do donations and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like... It'll be donations until, you know, hopefully they finish up during Wind and Sun, and then we talk about Tornado Ring. We probably talk about Broken Cylinder, we definitely talk about Wipeout, and then all of a sudden the run's pretty much over.
Yeah.
Gravity
Curvy
Field is a
Coaster
really
sucked.
cool one. And then Curvy Coaster's the Rainbow Road that we skip 90% of.
Yep. The skip is so funny. I should probably mention that I'm doing commentary practice on my layout. I also, once again, I forgot to put up my input display, so I will add that to my layout. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to be talking to chat this stream, simply because it's going to be a lot of commentary practice. But I mean, y'all are still welcome to hang out. I still have alerts on and such. This isn't like super duper formal or anything. This is mostly so that we can get like a good baseline for a commentary before we are on site in a few days. Okay, where's... That's
I made my schedule today. I'm excited.
nice, nice. I
Can
made
see it?
most of my
There's not
schedule.
much in there, and it's all in my Google Calendar.
Damn.
Yeah, there's not much in my schedule either.
Really?
There's just like a couple things of like I have friends doing runs and whatnot that like I need to be there for. I made sure to note down when Crazy Tax is happening. 'cause
Yeah,
I have
same.
to be there for that.
I think there are
Totally
a lot of runs I kind of want to see, but I'm probably gonna end up watching a lot of them from my hotel room.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff I want to see is when I'm gonna be sleeping because my producer shift ends at 3 a.m. So,
I don't know. I got a lot of runs I want to see.
yeah, I saw your list. You have a lot of runs on Friday that you want to see,
Yes.
which might cause problems if we're trying to practice that day. But it looked like you had a lot of time Thursday, so we can probably get a lot of practice in then.
Yeah. It should be.
I'm so glad there's gonna be the monkey ball cabinet at the arcade.
That's-
I'm
yes,
so
yes.
glad it's coming. It's so
I-
big.
I just noticed that this morning, and I'm like, oh my god, I kind of have to practice Super Monkey Ball so I don't embarrass myself.
We're so back.
We're so back. Nobody's ever been this back. Alright, yeah. So I mean, we have a good baseline here. And we can do like a mock run, go over it if we want.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea. When we introduce ourselves, I feel like it's most natural if I talk first. Are you okay with that, you two?
I will not be upset.
Okay.
Yeah, I should like definitely go last.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm the one who's probably going to be most comfortable up there, so.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I will, you know, say something like, hi, AGDQ, maybe hype up the crowd a little bit, because that's always fun to do. Introduce myself, leave space for you, Moo, and then you can pass it off to Swim. And then we can explain category, and then we can just get into it.
All right.
Oh,
Sounds good.
we'll have to ask for the results of the outfit bidware as well.
Yep.
Did you hear anything back about your incentive?
No, both of them are still pending. I put in World 6 and World 10 separately.
It's close enough to the event that you might want to email Games Committee.
Okay.
Yeah, just to make sure they see it. I maybe have delayed you too much, and I apologize for that, because I thought I was going to learn it, and then I decided I didn't have time.
That's alright. I do hope I really do hope they take World 6.
Yeah, I hope so too. It would be nice.
Oh, I was hoping they take 10.
Either, honestly, but
If they took 10, I would be honest to God practicing that like as much as I'd be practicing World Tour.
yeah, then that would be smart. Okay.
Yeah, if you give me the email or something, I'll do that after this.
Yeah, I'll message it to you after this. You might need to remind me. Okay, I mean, I'm ready for a practice run
As
whenever.
as I'll ever be. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm good to go.
Alright. Are you on the right screen for World Tour?
Now I am.
I'm actually going to bring up your Discord stream so that... Because I am, you know, going to be able to look over at your screen and
Yeah, this will be much better to have.
commentate off of that if I need to, so I'm going to bring it up in Discord as well. I probably will not do that much, if ever, because I doubt I will be, you know, wanting to look over, but let's see. I love
have
how close our PBs are now. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's awesome. I was gonna say something.
Oh yeah, that is good. That is much better.
Yeah.
Have both you pulled up. I have I have Moo's Twitch stream on one monitor, both of you in Discord on another, and then Helix on the third. I have
Legend.
so much monkey ball.
Goobs, thank you for the raid. Alright.
Ooba.
And let me make sure my notes are up here. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so the first thing you are probably going to notice here is that we have a dash in this game, which is obviously not normal for Monkey Ball. But yes, Banana Rumble added a dash mechanic, which I think actually fits in with the game very well and allows for a lot of ridiculous skips that you will see throughout the run. Pretty much the main thing that allows for these skips. Just adds another layer of depth.
The basic way the dash works is the longer you charge it, the more powerful it is, and you cannot release it mid-air to get any sort of benefit. It has to be on the ground. You can actually use this to cancel a little bit of like the bounce that you would normally get. You can use, if you release the spin dash at the right time, it will cancel it a little bit, kind of like a tech.
Yeah, and so you will see us using it right before we gain airtime to get that burst of speed right before we go airborne, because, you know, being airborne is required for most of the skips in this run.
It's already happened twice, but a very common use of the spin dash is to find any sort of, like, bevel in the stage, or just like a low wall, and kind of ram yourself into it using the spin dash to try to clip up and get over whatever obstacles are coming. We're going to come up on a stage where that is really relevant very soon.
Yes, and that stage is called 180, and we will sort of be using that to bounce off of a wall. Oh, interesting goal bounce. Bounce off of a wall, and then use the height we get from that wall to bounce off of another wall and get more height, and then jump over half the level.
Yeah, me and Helix have a little bit of a differing strat for 180. It's mostly just setup-wise. But getting this first jump is super significant. It's at least 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. As the curves go, they get shorter and shorter, so skipping the first one skips a large chunk of the stage just by going straight through. Helix has gotten through it, very nice.
Moo and I actually have a lot of differing strats, which is awesome because our PBs are very close together, but we learn this game independently of each other. It's not like we don't talk about strats, but we just have a lot of different setups and things. So
Yeah,
you're
we
going to
share
see.
strats a lot, but we keep it open,
Yeah.
basically, to what we can find out.
The community in general is very open about sharing strats. It's just really funny that you two are like 4 seconds apart right now, despite the fact that you play the game very differently.
Yeah. Like, you know, you're gonna see some similarities, just because certain levels there is one way to beat them quickly, but you will also see quite a few differences. This level 1-10 is another great example of just how powerful the spin dash is. We can just skip the whole level. Also a good indicator of how good the level design is. That was absolutely an intended skip.
Yeah.
There's no way they didn't think about doing that, at least with the spin dash involved.
Yeah, they even encourage you to do a lot of those skips because they have these missions in game that challenge you to beat in a specific amount of time.
Mm-hmm. And something we
this
have
is
not...
some-
you continue, so.
I was just gonna say, this is some of the best level design that we've seen in the series in a long time, in the sense of it is still fairly linear, but at the same time, you can skip it if you choose to, and there's a lot of just like freedom of expression with these levels. Case in point, just the difference in strats. You can just do so much with these, and it's really cool.
Yeah, and the spin dash just adds to that. Something we have not talked about that we need to talk about is why the heck are we playing as Baby? Because normally we have a character bid war, but actually we have to play as Baby in this game. Why is that, Slim?
Baby is just the statistically best character in the game. This game did bring back stats. It is not the first game in the Monkey Ball series to do it, but it is arguably, I'd say, the largest with its large cast of characters. Amongst the stats that matter, we have friction and gravity, which generally just control how fast you accelerate and how your maximum speed. Baby is just the best of those stats, alongside a couple others like a high bounce, a normal level of spin dash, where some characters have a stronger or a weaker spin dash. Baby is just overall the best character on a large number of stages, making him just the best choice for full RTA categories, and in most cases,
Yeah.
Best for RTA categories. There are a couple individual worlds where a character might be better because they have a better spin dash, because they just have a little better like ground movement. Like it all depends on just the set of levels you're playing, but in terms of the 100 stages that we're covering here, Baby is bar none the best.
Yeah, Baby
Yeah, for the
has...
record, of the 20 worlds, there's only 4 that aren't Baby for the individual world categories.
And if you look at the in-game leaderboards, because this game has in-game leaderboards, thank you, Sega. If you look at the in-game leaderboards for World 4, you will see the top, like, 7 times or something are just all Baby.
Yeah.
It's a little bit ridiculous. But, yeah, I don't think you mentioned, like, just how prominent Baby is. Highest friction stat in the game by a lot. Highest bounce stat in the game. A great top speed. I like to say he controls, like, a Formula 1 race car. Because he kind of does.
Does
now
feel
we're...
like that.
Yeah, now we're getting into World 3, and this introduces switches, which, you know, in addition to making parts of the stage start and stop, we can also bounce off of them, as you just saw me do, and that will also be really extremely relevant on 3-5, which you will see in just a few stages here.
Mm-hmm. To cap off characters a little bit, when you get into playing individual levels for the fastest time, there is a wide margin of characters. I believe that almost every, if not every character, holds an individual level world record, and there's an active community behind it. So if you don't want to play Baby, or not forced to, if you want to play at top level, you just might have to pick and choose your categories a little bit more.
Yeah, and I should mention that on speedrun.com we have specifically set it so that the character value does not obsolete other characters, basically. So if you do a run with Baby and then a run with II, both of those times will show up on the leaderboard because they're very different runs. And there is the other strat I was talking about, the use of switches. I nailed it first try, which is awesome. That strat is very hard.
Beautiful.
Alright. And now...
This is one of the few stages with wormholes, actually. They are a returning feature from previous games, but they are not very common in this game. They are used very sparingly, except on like one stage where they are the main gimmick.
Yeah, you'll see them...
You won't be seeing that one.
You see them more in the EX worlds, which are another set of 100 levels that are meant to be played after this main 100. Much more difficult. Definitely give them a shot if you have this game. They're a lot of fun. But with that, the rest of World 3 is relatively straightforward, so this is a great time for our host to say some words until we get into World 4.
Quick, somebody do the GDQ command, please!
Exclamation point, donation.
Right.
I will say, I do think the cartridge versus digital does come into effect.
I think a little bit, yeah.
Have not been keeping an eye on load times.
For the very start, at least, it was like 2 or 3 seconds off.
That doesn't surprise me.
Your RTAs are pretty similar right now. Like, I mean, your in-game timers are pretty similar right now.
We'll probably run it back and see.
Yeah.
Another great day of GDQ. Love working my childhood animal get destroyed. Money goes to state the dreams be the animal.
Oh, not the childhood animal.
Not the childhood animal. Oh my god.
Alright, so this is World 4, the most inconsistent world in the run. There is a lot going on in this world that we need to talk about. Starting with... So we'll skip there.
Dash panels.
Yeah, starting with dash panels. But even more important is this stage, 4-2 Straw. The least consistent strat, probably in the entire run.
This stage just involves getting a clip off of like the starting platform and the bamboo at the beginning, and then carrying that all the way to the goal. But getting that right is just really difficult, and it's not consistent. So you're gonna see Helix get pretty close on a lot of these. That middle rail is really tough to navigate right, and just doesn't happen a lot. Like it's not her. It's just unless you hit it right, it is very difficult to do.
Completely.
Moo just nailed it though.
Let's go. Alright, I got my work cut out for me now. This is exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen, is that one of us nails it and the other one gets stuck on it, but okay.
I'm sure it'll even out more.
Yeah, it's fine, I got this.
There's a couple of the stages where a catch-up can happen.
Oh, I almost had it. For those of you wondering, Helix, why don't you just play this normally? No, it takes at least 30 seconds. It is
so long.
It's genuinely worth it to go for this 10 times. Like,
Yep.
Finally, okay. Like, that probably, I'm not gonna lie, probably went about even. Not RTA, but probably IGT.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and now...
Normally we do
That was
IDT.
a nasty hit on that stage.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Very good save.
And now you're playing Rolling Balls,
Rolling
which
Balls.
needs to be talked about.
Oh yeah. I do a little hit into the wall right at the start to bounce off the ball, and it gets me to the top floor fast enough that I can dash into the gap and go straight to the goal. But
Yeah,
there's-
another new obstacle in this game are the boulders that they added, which essentially just act as like another monkey ball on the stage, just very heavy. Baby does not interact particularly well with them, but in this case we can use that to our advantage to just like basically use it as a platform to clip off of, like we talked about before.
Baby is a total weakling with the balls.
Yeah. I think the lowest weight stat in the game, and the highest bounce stat, so... If you spin dash at those, Baby will really bounce off of them. Wrapping
Ooh,
up...
nice save on Sand Garden.
Oh yeah, Sand Garden's a really important one. Just another relatively inconsistent stage.
Yeah, after that level, World 4 is pretty simple, but before that, it's just like 4 levels in a row that are just all unforgiving.
Yeah, there are
Yeah.
quite a few of them. I always say, like, it's not a real round until you're past World 4. Especially because of Straw. first try Sand Garden. You love to see it.
Very nice.
Definitely needed that.
Straw's just gotten worse over time as well.
Yeah, they keep updating this game, which is a good thing. I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. It's a very good thing that we are getting live updates for this game after Banana Mania did not get touched after release. Did not get touched. But with the live updates, they've changed a few things over the iterations of the game, and with it, sometimes the physics changes, and Straw is one of those stages that's just kind of gotten hit by that passively. The stage itself has not changed geometrically. It is just that everything around the stage has kind of changed for the most part, so unfortunately that stage has just gotten a little bit worse.
And now it's time to talk about Pyramid Maze.
Yeah, Pyramid Maze is a very fun stage where you just try to clip up as much as possible. You can get up to the top with one shot.
Which I almost got pretty far into, but then I knocked down 2 floors.
Yeah,
That
so it
sounds
is
like Pyramid
possible to
Maze.
go all the way up, and it is really cool if you can. But at the same time, it is not. It is another one that is not very consistent.
Post to Straw, it's actually gotten easier with each patch, but still, if you have a PB that has a good time on it, you're up against something that's not consistent at all.
Yeah, it's World 4 leaked into World 5.
Just a little bit.
Right. Nice push fire.
Yeah, that was lucky. Barely did not, or barely got enough height for that.
Another
Push was
strat.
another stage where you just kind of just chip through it.
Yeah.
Look for a collision, spin dash at it, and bounce over. There's a
Mhm.
lot of that in the speedrun for this.
Thank you, Spin Dash. It might look a little bit samey. It's not. It is a ton of fun.
It's
Oh.
samey to get it going, but then how you handle it afterward, like that, is always different. So it's a
Yes.
very fun run in that sense, because it's a lot of improvisation once you get
Almost happened
past
again.
that, like, once you get past that first, like, real clip that usually happens in, like, 90% of runs.
Oh, this is the best stage in the game.
90%
Manhole was
of stages.
awesome. Yeah, Manhole!
Manhole! Yeah! Let's go, Manhole!
Very difficult.
Yeah! I love 20 seconds of pushing! Yeah!
Well, if you optimize it, it's 19 seconds of pushing. So.
Yeah.
Like, put the microphone away from my face and be screaming at 3 in the morning.
Good bit. Good bit.
Certainly exciting.
And the crowd will pick up on that, and they will start doing it too. Yeah, they, this is the only time this mechanic is ever used in the entire game.
It's a real shame. It's so good.
I hope we get Manhole
Manhole.
updated.
Everybody's
cannot
praying
wait.
for that. Yeah, they added some absurdly hard levels to the game, so they're all just revamped. And we haven't gotten World 5 yet. Manhole could be one of them.
Mhm. And moving now entering World 6, the longest world in the run has a couple of auto scrollers, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's just so many cycles in all these levels, and we can skip a few of them, but for the most part, not really.
It still does have some bangers. Keep an eye out for, I believe, 6-4 Long Half Wave. This is a
Yeah,
cool strat
very
that I'm
fun
doing. I can't believe I saved that. No way.
Oh, what a save. And Helix joining Moo in World 6. Moo is about to hit a cycle skip here. Actually, we just talked about cycle skips on Elevator Maze. Ooh, very nice.
Nice.
So that
Well done.
saves like about, what, like 5-10 seconds?
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Exactly.
5 seconds over the other cycle skip strat, 10 seconds if you don't do any cycle skips.
But it is scary, because if you
Yes.
mess it up, that's 20 seconds in-game time.
Yeah.
There are a couple of those skips in World 6, where if you miss them, you have to play the stage for a while, and then if you miss the skip, then you lose 20 plus seconds. My turn. Got it.
Nice.
Very nice. Moo entering one of the sickest stages that surprisingly both runners have different strats on. Moo
Yes.
nailing his
Yes.
first try, very nice.
They're both
I do
really
love
cool
that
strats,
level.
too.
Yeah, Helix is approaching and she's going to do something completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Moo entering
Aerial floor.
another stage of all time.
So
Aerial
after,
floor, which is the auto-scroller. The truest auto-scroller in the definition of auto-scrollers.
In fact, the slowest stage in World Tour.
Oh, so
Alright.
close to first try. The goalpost.
Ooh, that's awkward. Nice, okay. But not only
Have
do
a
we
good
have...
time over there, Moo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like it's
My
a
turn.
million miles of nothing, so we need to ride the platform no matter what.
Yeah, you have to spend 20-30 seconds waiting before you even get to like interact with anything, right?
You get like that one tiny little skip at the end, and that's it.
Yep. Moo is coming up on floating panels, which is
Ooh.
maybe the biggest single skip in the entire run.
Yeah.
I would say it probably is, yeah.
It's very difficult. I would still say it's more consistent than Straw, but it's very difficult.
Yeah, I'll take this
so-
over Straw any day.
Wow! Moo hitting it first try to the top is insane.
Okay,
Very nice.
I gotta
You're
step it up
essentially
here.
looking. You're essentially looking for just that. Like that was basically textbook.
Yeah, just
You
hitting
wanna
that
get a-
first try is actually giving me a really good pace right now.
The objective is to just get a clip
Nah,
up
I'm
as
losing it.
high as you possibly can. You can take it directly to the goal, but it's tough. Moo basically hit it as textbook as you can for a real-time run like this. We'll see if Helix can do the same thing, but it is also acceptable to just take like a lower hit to one of the additional platforms. As long as you
Nothing.
get a hit up, it's worthwhile. And it's still worth going for at least a couple times, because otherwise you have to wait all those cycles, and it really just doesn't benefit you.
Oh hey, second try. That's good.
Second
That's
try.
good.
That's
Wow.
That is equivalent to skipping 2 cycles. You can skip up to 3. Taking a death is basically like losing one of those cycles. That worked out to be about the same.
So back.
Second try is very good. Second try full skip specifically.
Moo entering Chakrams. Does he go for the full send?
I'm feeling it. Might as well.
I'll go for it, yeah.
Very nice.
Nicely
Well
done. That is another one of those very risky strats because
That was a very good World 6.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
you
Not
saw
too bad.
how long Chakrams is, and so that is a very risky skip because, you know, like we said, if you fall, you lose 20 seconds. I'm gonna go
Right.
for it as well.
I normally don't even go for it, but I did this time in case it might even out. Either it evened out the race or it would look cool.
Exactly. I'm gonna go for it because I need to catch up.
Moo now entering World 7 with a couple.
Nailed it.
Oh, both of you got it.
Nice.
Wow, that's impressive. World 7 has a very fun background and just like texturing, in my opinion. It's one of my favorites in that regard.
I agree. World 7 also, I think at least, is where the level design really picks up. Like, it was good before, with the exception of some of World 6, but it is very consistently good from here, with the exception of 1, maybe 2 stages throughout the rest of the run. It's awesome. It's an absolute blast to play. I'm very happy whenever I get past World 6, because I love playing this part of the game.
There's a lot of just really nice movement and just rewarding skips. Like, it's just a lot of stuff that, like, if you hit it, it feels so nice to hit.
Ooh.
Oh. Unfortunate conveyor factory.
Yeah, I always struggle with this one.
It's a really scary one, because it's another one where you have to play it for a while, and then, you know, if you
got
miss that
one
ending, then
skip
you
right
lose
after.
a big chunk of time.
Yep. And I'm gonna miss it
Oh.
twice.
This makes us almost even now, because I just loaded into it.
Oh yeah. We will see.
I have to not overthink it, though. I've been known to do the same thing.
Uh-oh, I'm overthinking
Oh.
it.
I am too. I was
Oh.
very close, but I was just a...
This is not the stage I expected to be like the hard stopping point.
Oh,
I'm not surprised.
I've seen it many times.
I'm not surprised.
I find it funny that it's like not something that like I was really expecting.
I'm
but-
good.
There we go, and you're both through it at the same time. All right.
Hey, there we go.
equalizer.
So, something
We're
had to
back.
even it up
Yeah, yeah.
after straw. Okay.
A couple of fun stages here in a row.
Yeah, Seesaw Floors is coming up, which I know, Moo, you do a absolutely ridiculous strategy on.
Yes. So there's a certain amount of cycles you can skip. Mostly you just go for not dying. Mostly you go for a 2-cycle skip, which Helix is gonna do right now. But I try to do 1 cycle, and it's a much more tough setup. So we'll see.
Okay. Nice. Alright. I really take my time on that
Getting.
stage.
Oh my god, you both got
Nailed
it.
it.
Yeah,
That's
Let's go.
incredible. I was staying silent because I was just gonna watch, but wow. Both getting it at the exact same time.
And we're even again.
funny that?
Getting scary.
It is getting scary. This would have been a
Absolutely
good
leading
would have been a good run for GDQ.
Yeah, no, if this exactly,
Honestly,
like,
yeah.
if exactly this sequence happens in GDQ, I will not be complaining.
Just have this again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try out something new on this one, so
Oh, good
we'll
luck.
see.
I am playing it safe.
Alright.
Alright, you took your risk there, I will take a risk on Holy Road.
I'm still taking my risk.
I can do a hold up setup here, and if I time a spin dash correctly, and I'm positioned correctly... No, I got a bad bounce.
Oh.
Alright, I'll just play this safe now.
I'm going for it again. You went for yours twice, I'll go for this. What? That's not exactly the intended.
Oh.
You take that.
Hitting off
Thank you.
crossbar there.
Yeah.
It is worth noting, we haven't talked about it. There are two different goal designs in this game.
Yes.
There are the purely circular ones and then the arch ones. It just depends on where it is on the stage. If it's free floating, it's generally the circular one, and if it's on the stage itself, like attached to a piece of geometry, it's the arch.
Yeah, should probably mention especially like the first half of World 8. World 8 in general, very fun to play. Certain levels are very hard, especially the one I'm going to play after my current stage, Arch Bridges. Very important skip, very hard and long level. But I'm going to try to get, I need to time a spin dash correctly and then get a couple specific bounces.
This is one of the
Good.
hardest strats in World 8.
Nailed it.
That's
Very
perfect.
nice.
I have put many, many hours of practice into that strat specifically.
It's hard.
It is. World 8 as a whole, I always have so much time lost in it.
World 8 is rough.
It's a very difficult world, but the stages are all very nice. Like
It's
it's
very
a
fun.
well-designed world, and it has a lot of skips to it, so it
Oh,
makes it fun.
It's actually
It's great,
my
yeah.
favorite world in the run. I enjoy it a lot. And because of that, I have practiced it a lot. World 9
I
is
have my
usually
bias, but we'll get there.
World 9 is usually where I choke. But how about this stage? You're normally supposed to...
switch on.
Yeah, you're normally supposed to go and hunt a bunch of switches to bring that bridge down, but you know, we're speedrunners, we
It's
don't
over.
need
You don't
that.
have to.
No, not
You can
necessary.
skip all of that?
Nintendo mechanics, not in my speedrun.
Oh.
Again, spin dash, bounce off of things, and go to goal.
Yep.
And this is probably a good time for some more messages from the host.
We really don't have much going on until about the middle of World 9.
Yeah. There will be a very long, like, auto-scroller stage, and then after that is probably where we can start talking again. Stuff we could talk about, but need to make what?
If we've got time. What? Saved it.
Sure.
Saved it.
Yeah, we need to make sure the host, I think, gets at least 2 chances to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the 2 time periods we have are perfect.
We didn't actually
If we need
end
we
up
can
doing
talk
it.
about Hatsune Miku.
We didn't end up doing it on aerial floor because we were a little bit desynced and we had to talk about floating panels, but that's fine. Right? Oh, you do a safer strat on 9-1?
Oh,
Fair.
I mean, I know 2 alternate strats for it, but I always play it safe because whenever I'm on pace here, I'm on a PB pace.
I'm really confident in it. I feel like if I try to do the slow strat, I wouldn't call it slow. If I try to do the safe strat, I worry that I will overthink it.
Yeah, I'm not taking that risk anytime soon. I did miss Sundial.
I feel like I always almost miss Sundial.
It is tight. A lot of redirecting the movement.
Mhm. For sure.
For those wondering, yes, you can skip the stage entirely. It is just not very consistent. It is possible, and it can be done.
It's really hard.
It has been done, but it's very hard. So most of the time, it's just worth it to play it out.
Yeah, you will not see that in normal RTA attempts. Unless the
For
runner,
a
like...
small amount of time, we did have a pause strat for it, but neither me or Helix ever got to do.
No, and then they changed the physics again, and that boss strat stopped working.
Yeah. So we can't even do anything there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if you
Is-
deaths and switch it into.
What Helix is going for now is actually a fun stage to talk about because this is another example of cycle skips where the spin dash isn't necessarily used to just clip over things, but you do use it to get a little bit more speed and just kind of skip those cycles as opposed to waiting and riding around the thing the whole way through.
Yeah,
Instead of riding the spiral, you can just jump it twice and save a lot of time.
and the nice thing about the spin dash is that it doesn't set your speed to a given value, it actually adds on to your current speed. So I specifically gain some speed and then use the spin dash to add more speed on top of that. And that's what makes that strat work.
We also didn't mention it before, but the same thing happens with dash panels. They also just compound your speed in the same way, so it's you can put both together.
Hilarious strat there, where you don't need to play any of the stage. If you time a spin dash correctly, you just bounce off that ledge and go directly to the goal. Very
I
funny.
love my 3-second stage in World 9.
This stage rules. One of the most fun stages in the entire run. You're gonna see the spin dash sort of canceling my bounce come to play with right there. And into the goal.
And then just launch, lag the Switch's frame rate. Please put this game on PC.
Please, please.
It will I will say it just flat out at some point. If one of you doesn't,
I will.
say it flat out at GDQ. I don't care.
I will say it at the end. For sure.
And
Yeah,
Sega will be
probably, yeah.
listening.
If it doesn't happen in the run, I will say it there.
Yeah. Getting into World 10 now. Phenomenal world. Again, great level design. It just looks beautiful.
I love World 10. This is my favorite world. I mean, the design of the stages is very good, and then the background is just beautiful.
Mhm.
It's hard to believe that this isn't a Super Monkey Ball game.
This game is so good. We haven't talked enough about how
so
just
good.
genuinely very good this game is. I am very happy with
Yeah.
it. Best Monkey Ball game in a long time.
Yeah, when I first got it, I was just playing it casually. It's just halfway through the game, I'm like, oh my god, I actually want to take this seriously.
Yeah. And now look at you. You're
Yeah, that's true.
like top 3 World Tour runner. On stage at a GDQ. Let's go.
That's true. Please answers.
I am now loading into Tornado Ring, which is probably the most difficult stage remaining in the run. Also very difficult casually. If you've played this game, you probably understand. If you haven't played this game, please do. Getting some specific bounces, go, into goal, nice, that was very well controlled.
Very
That
nice.
is textbook. Exactly what I want to see there.
Cool spin dash to end.
Coming up after the stage, I will be playing Broken Cylinders, which has a very cool looking skip that is... I need some very precise bounces. I need to land in precise places, and have a good angle at the goal as well. Yeah, no, my angle was horrible. Way too far left. Very, very easy to simultaneously overthink and underthink this one. Because you can autopilot and mess it up, or you can overthink it and then mess it up. Like there, I overcompensated because I was too far right. That should work. Like I didn't give it enough attention the first time and then too much the second time. This is a really cool strat, and you will probably see on my landing here, Baby's Friction come into play. Slow down. Barely. No other character in the game would have lived that.
There is not a single other character with a friction stat that can do that.
Mm-mm.
Right now. Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Put the asterisk on it.
Yeah. Yeah, we are getting more DLC.
We're getting more DLC. We're getting 3 additional characters that are all going to be very, very interesting.
Alright, final stage time for me is when I enter the goal on this level. Curvy coaster, sort of like a Rainbow Road looking thing. I'm skipping most of it, as I do. Just gonna do the ending here.
Nice.
Jump from the starting platform to the final 2 ribbons of the stage.
And time. 13:52 marathon style run is very, very good.
Yeah,
it's
not bad at all.
Really good.
Yeah, within a minute of my PB, and my PB is incredible.
Even sub 15 is
Yeah,
pretty damn good.
I think if we both get sub 15s, I will be very happy.
I think we should.
I think we will.
Should be no problem with that.
I don't see us losing 2 minutes unless, like, Straw holds us hostage forever.
Well, I mean, if it holds both of us hostage, then fine. Like, I'll take that.
Yeah, like, it'd be funny.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh. A little short.
It happens.
And Baby Friction once again,
Yeah.
proving he is one of the strongest, if not the strongest character in the game.
He turns
For
and
anybody
slows down so quickly, and accelerates. Fastest acceleration in the game as well, because of that.
It's
Yeah.
difficult to get a handle on, but once you do, he is unstoppable.
He controls so differently. And it's like if you've played any other Monkey Ball game and you see that, it just does not look right.
It's like playing a different game. He really is just in a league of his own. It cannot be overstated how busted this character is.
Yeah.
That's the Kirby coaster. That happens
Oh,
very
yeah,
easily
I've
on this
been
level.
really struggling with this one lately. Kind of have to workshop it a little bit more.
I have found a pretty consistent setup for it, I feel like. It still betrays me once in a while, but
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
pretty happy with it.
I do want to see what you're doing
Yeah, we can go over that after you're finished with this run here.
if I finish this run.
Hey, it'll happen.
One of these. Oh, now I can't get the sub 15.
It's okay. You won't die 3 times to Conveyor Factory again.
But will I die 5 times to Kirby Coaster?
There you go. Nice.
Took long enough.
Kirby coaster moment.
Yeah, no, I've been struggling with this. I need to practice on its own.
hmm
In fact, while we were like
GG.
discussing what we were gonna say, I was just practicing this over and over.
Fair.
All right, we traded off a lot.
Yeah, that was a very entertaining race, I think. I pulled away at the end, and I think that's because my end game is very, very good.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's not even close.
I don't know why I'm so consistent with it, but I am.
I would say, yeah, no, you have huge advantage in the last few worlds. I think I have an advantage in World 4,
I think
if
so
anything,
too.
which is significant, but
I think you might be slightly better at World 7 than I am, but starting in World 8, I think I get really good.
yeah.
I mean, I had a perfect
Yeah,
World 10 in my PB as well, so...
Yeah, World 10 just really depends on like what kind of mindset I'm entering it with.
I will say, talking about this game and playing it takes so much out of me. That was so fast-paced.
I didn't even say much.
Yeah. How are you?
Oh,
Are you
right.
okay with like that level of commentary? Because I know you didn't get to say a ton.
I'm 100% okay
Okay.
with
Cool.
that.
Yeah, then, Swim, how are you feeling?
I'm good.
I actually don't think we need to do another one today. I think that was really good.
I'm actually kind of
Yeah.
We can- There are some places we can clean it up and maybe be a little bit more concise with things, but I don't necessarily mind just like kind of improvising and talking about whatever. I think that is when marathon commentary shines the most, is when it's not overly scripted. So I actually
Yeah, we
really
don't
like
need
what
to
we have
say
here.
Yeah.
The entire thing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, MP. I won. Sorry, I got a 2-minute world tour time. Kind of hard to beat.
True. Went into banana bonus.
Oh yeah. Banana bonus where you could shave maybe like 5-10 seconds off of the world tour time. But yeah, that's good.
That's 4 completed runs in a row where I have gotten a sub 14.
That is good.
Respectfully, Moo, you should be scared.
Oh, I've been scared the whole time. I've been scared for months. Ever since I was
Understandable.
scared before they accepted the run.
I was also scared before they accepted the run.
I mean, the good thing is, it's just I'm at a point where I've played the game so much where it doesn't even matter how nervous I am. It's just I know I'm gonna be pulling a specific time.
Exactly.
At least.
Well, that's where you
There's
gotta
no
be
way
with
it's
it.
over 60 minutes.
Like, you and I are by far the best World Tour runners outside of Japan. If not just in the world, because I haven't seen the Japanese runners play this game at all for like 2 months.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
not longer. So,
I don't know if they're coming back. If they come back,
Yeah.
I have to be scared again.
yeah, maybe.
But yeah. We should do the thing where I email GDQ committee.
Yes, let me give you that email. Also, do you want to see my Kirby coaster strat?
I also did want to see that. Yeah.
Okay, let me actually get out of this menu and go into the page.
Happy New Year, James. Thank you.
Yeah, I just heard a firework already. It's Not even
It
7.
started!
Not even
No.
7:30 here yet.
Yeah, you're
I mean, I guess I'd rather they do it now
hour
than later.
They gotta get it in while everyone's waiting.
gonna do
And everyone's still gonna be waiting.
I know they're gonna do it though. Thank you, Anvil. Oh, that was fun. This is gonna be so fun. I'm really excited.
Well.
Okay, let's see. I'm sharing my entire OBS, so you can see my inputs as well.
Analyze
Might
this
help you
in
out.
great detail. Yeah.
I specifically turned the camera there. Okay, I messed it up there. I overthought it a little bit. No. Pay attention to, like, the inputs I hold into the bounce. 'Cause I think that is the biggest thing there.
We are doing almost the same thing. We're aiming for the same part, but you're holding right while I'm holding full left at that
Working out.
point.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to just, like, guide myself into the curve. Of course, it's, now it's not working at all.
Oh, that's just how it goes.
I get way worse at strats when I try to show them to people.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. Every single time I want to fix it, it's like, hey, look at this cool thing I discovered.
What am I doing?
Now this stage is rough because there's actually just so many ways you can stay in there. So I never feel confident with
There we
it.
go. I think it's like I hold right and then I switch to left exactly
It
when
is
I
fast,
bounce.
too.
Yeah, it is fast, which is really nice. Because you can hit a lot of the dash panels. If I'm really feeling like it, then I do a little spin dash at the end there too. But it's scary.
Oh, yeah. I was feeling like that on my sub 13 pace and walked me through the goal.
I almost had to do it on my, I barely got my sub 13.
Oh,
Less than
I was still
0.2
doing that.
seconds.
yeah. I wish you got the time you did and I also got the sub 13 and then we would just be like less than 0.1 seconds off.
Me too. That would be incredible. It's okay, you'll get yours.
I'll get it. I'm gonna be playing all day the next 2 days.
Yeah. Are you gonna be able to record runs at GDQ or anything?
Yeah, I actually am bringing like, it's not a Steam Deck, but it's like one of those things and it's gonna have everything.
Okay,
recorded.
that's good. I was gonna offer to let you borrow my capture card if you needed it.
Nah, I should be able to bring everything.
Well, yeah, I am absolutely bringing mine. I'll have my laptop with me as well. So I did that at SGDQ right after this game came out. I recorded some runs in the practice room.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, I don't have a laptop to work with. I just have something that looks like a Switch.
Oh.
But more powerful. Alright, GDQ committee. Are we doing this on stream? Are we stopping stream? Are we gonna go our separate ways?
I am probably gonna keep streaming because I think I want to do some attempts while I'm warmed up.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna keep streaming as well, but I will take a little break.
Yeah. We next. I will try and schedule. I sent you the email. Yeah, I believe I did. Unless I messaged it to the wrong account.
No, you did. I just had notifications off, so then.
Oh, yeah, sure.
What should I say?
Hi, I submitted a somewhat last-minute incentive for Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble. Explain a little bit about it, why it would be cool. Like, here, I would like to showcase either Ultimate EX, World 6, or World 10. They are a set of very difficult levels that was just recently added to the game. Link the videos and give your time estimate. And then maybe apologize for being last minute, but that's kind of up to you.
Alright, I will do all of that. For now, good luck with all your runs.
Thank you.
This was fun.
Yeah, I'll try to schedule, at least get some sort of like preliminary schedule for when we can practice at GDQ. I'm thinking one, toward like early midweek, maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday, and then probably one bigger one on Thursday, since you seem to be pretty available then. And then if you happen to be available Friday, maybe we do something then, maybe not. I'm sure I will be solo practicing a lot that day.
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, we still need to go over our outro, so we make sure that doesn't take too long, but we will be under estimate, it looks like, by a good few minutes. That'll be helpful,
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, thanks, yeah. You can stay in the call if you want, but
Nah, I'm gonna go.
Fair enough.
But thank you.
Thank you for being around for practice then, and I will
I'm
see you.
And hang out in streams.
I will meet you in person soon in the next few days.
I will.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I'll be there Sunday morning.
Cool. I am getting there Friday morning for staff stuff, so.
Pretty early.
Yeah.
I leave Saturday night.
Cool.
Alright. See y'all.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
See ya. I'm gonna hop out too.
Okay.
If we don't talk, I will see you Sunday.
Yeah, thank you for hopping on for comms. You did a great job. I'm excited for this.
Thank you. Yeah, me too. Well, have fun streaming.
Thank you. Alright. Hi, chat. Thank you for sticking around for watching that. I'm gonna save these commentary notes, even though I don't know if we really 100% need them. I'm really happy with how that went. That was, for our first rehearsal, that was amazing. Like, wow. I'm really excited. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can do some attempts. Maybe see if I can get world record before GDQ. What am I gonna stream next? I'm streaming, obviously right now. I probably am not streaming tomorrow. I might end up having time, but I don't think I will. And then I want to stream on Thursday, because that's the last day I have at home before I leave. And I'll be packing that night. So I'm probably going to do an afternoon stream on Thursday, 2nd, and that'll be my last stream before GDQ. Definitely will be world record attempts. I don't think I even need to do commentary practice. That went so well. Probably, I might do a couple no resets, if I can bring myself to do those. But probably just world record attempts. I want to see how far I can push my time before GDQ. Hey, Hockey Babbler. I definitely recommend catching that VOD, actually. That went very, very well. The rehearsal, we pretty much nailed the rehearsal first try. So, but you will be more than welcome to join us in the practice room at GDQ as well. I am going to try, or like today or tomorrow, to maybe just schedule some rough time that we can meet to do like an in-person rehearsal. And then, of course, if you happen to be available, then you would be invited as well. Maybe I can even try to take your availability into account if you want. I'm not opposed to that. Like, especially Thursday. So, like, the day before the run, everyone seemed relatively available, so I think we're going to do something then for sure. I'm also thinking another one on, like, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll see what happens. I need to cross-reference schedules and stuff. But now I'm just going to do some PB attempts, since I'm warmed up, and had a pretty good first run. I think I am going to take a short break, run a quick ad, and eat some leftover food that I have next to me. So yeah, give me just a few minutes, I'll be back soon, and I will do some, should be good. Thursday may be off-site for chunk the day, but we'll see. Sure, sounds good to me. Yeah, whatever works for you. Basically just, you are more than welcome to sit in if you are available. Action crosses. Yeah, same here. I mean, as staff, of course I hope that, but you know. Alright, I will be right back. I'm back. And the time on that practice run was, I believe, a 1352. It was a 13.5x. It might have been a 1353, I don't remember. It was either 1352 or 53. The important thing is that it was a sub 14, which is ridiculous. And I'm gonna do more attempts because I was playing well, I'm now warmed up, and I want to see if I can get this world record. Counting my runs from last night, this is now 4 runs in a row that I have finished that have been sub 14. I had some early resets, so I didn't count any of those, but besides that. Because it was a 1337, I think. Funny. Into like a 1350, into my 1259, and then a 1353. Which is just incredible consistency. People who are already in 2025, did you get world record? Yeah, did I? Tell me. Actually, don't tell me. So that way I can find out myself by doing it. Is there anything I feel like I need to practice? I don't really think so. A lot of my time loss was straw, I'm not gonna lie. I got owned by straw and I still got a 13. I'm just gonna get into it. Play the game. I need to adjust my camera. Whatever. I'm a little bit off-center. I feel like I'm often off-center on my camera. It is what it is, though. Thank you for the double GL, even. I need to figure out when I'm bringing GDQ. I have to start packing. Problem is, I can't really start packing. I have to do laundry first. I already bungled it. It's a reset.
Yo, just popping in to say Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's Sporadic. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for the reset. I appreciate it. And for staying sub for 50 months. That's... wow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I gotta start thinking about hacking for GDQ. I need to do laundry, and I have to kind of start with my clothes. Because I want to bring my Wii, but it has to go on top, so I can easily take it out at TSA. So I can't start with that, which sucks, because it's the thing I could start with most easily, because I'm not using it at all right now. But it is what it is. That still saves about a second, even with the block. I had something else to say, but I think I forgot what it was. No, I guess I'm not saying it. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming today. I got done what I wanted to get done, which was commentary practice. It's space for everything I want to bring. Kind of a lot. I also need to bring 10 days worth of clothes, which is also a lot. I've maximized space in my backpack before, and in my luggage, so I'll make it work. I might not have room to bring anything back with me, but okay. Not really planning to. That's not how the strat works. What am I doing? No laundry at the hotel? Not to my knowledge, and if there is, it's gonna be really expensive anyway. What is going on here? Weirdest wonder maze of all time. I probably should do my laundry tonight and start sorting out the clothes I want to bring with me. At least do one load of laundry I'll probably need to do too. Ah, yeah, I bungled that. Not land in the right spot. Honestly, I probably shouldn't play too much today. Like, if I'm playing well, then I will play until I'm not playing well, but I shouldn't overdo it today. Because there's other stuff I should probably be doing. It's simply last minute venue change to Minneapolis. That's what I'm saying. Still time, right? Go somewhere with even worse weather right now. It's funny, everyone's complaining about, oh, Pittsburgh is so cold, and it's like, amateurs. Benefits of living in Minnesota is that pretty much anywhere you travel to is going to be warmer. At least in the winter. Yeah, it was very warm until pretty much today. The past week was very warm here as well. It got up to, I think, 47 degrees at the airport at one point, which tied the record high for that day. A little bit ridiculous. We got a lot of snow and then it pretty much immediately melted. Oh yeah, no, the people from like California and Florida are gonna be very cold. Hi Jane. I might have to just like offer to like go get groceries for people who like don't have the clothes to handle the cold or can't handle walking in snow, things like that. I don't mind. Doesn't get that cold. It is supposed to in Pittsburgh, at least for the past, the last half of the week, it is actually supposed to get very cold. Hey, Scorching Lizard. Good to see you. Glad you can tune in. Happy early new year to you as well, James. Like, there are a couple days where the high is projecting to be 15 or so Fahrenheit. Which isn't, like, that bad, but people are not going to be happy about it. Especially with wind chill. If it's windy, it's going to make it a lot worse. Someone's probably wondering, did she just call 15 degrees Fahrenheit not bad? You don't. I'm Minnesotan, alright? That's nothing. It's not in the negatives, therefore it's not that bad. Yeah, not bad for January. Agree. First try straw, huge. Too bad the rest of this run hasn't been great up to this point. But we can bring it back. I did the math, and I have... about 1 minute and 5 seconds to save over the course of this run. Around the cold like a little snow fairy, heck yeah. Ooh, I should make sure I have clothes warm enough to go ice skating. There's an ice skating rink in downtown Pittsburgh. I was there last time. If you can bring your skates, I would say you should. It's a nice rink. It's outdoors, but you get like a nice view of the city and such. It does tend to be busy from what I recall. Not like overly so, but it was busy when I was there. I don't think skate rental was ultra expensive. I think it was like $8 a pair. But I mean, if you have space to bring your skates, then you might as well. This sucks. This is very bad. Very bad. There's a lot of... Oh my god. Okay, it's a lot of time lost. Like 10 seconds-ish. That I was not prepared for. Okay. It's definitely warm this winter, only snowed once. Yeah, that was us last winter. It really only got cold. It only got like below freezing for an extended stretch of time once here last winter. And it happened to be the exact week of GDQ. Which kind of made me mad because there is an outdoor ice skating rink that I would love to go ice skating on. And I didn't get to last year because it simply was not cold enough to ice skate on it. So I hope that this year is a little better for that. But I'm gonna have to do it probably pretty soon after GDQ. Or it's gonna warm up again. We had pretty decent snowfall last week. It's mostly melted by now. Your arm is fully healed? Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Nice. I'll take that. That could be a lot worse. Keep in mind, my PB is quite good, so it's probably gonna look like I'm behind quite a bit. The most of my time save is in World 6, actually. I took an 11-second death because I walked on long half-pipe and then tried to save it and then died. I also didn't go for chakram skip, and I think one other thing happened. I did nail floating panels, though, so it kind of balances out. And I have a decent chunk in... I have a death in World 8. No, 2 deaths in World 8. I have a decent chunk of time save, I think 1 death and 1 big mistake in World 9. And then, however, I have a basically perfect World 10. It's a weird run to compare against. Having no time save in World 10 is a little bit rough. That said, World 10 is actually... I think it's becoming one of my most consistent worlds, so I'm not that upset about it. Yeah, manhole! Woo! Those of you in my server, once we decide on a donation hashtag, I will give you all that hashtag. So you can donate and it'll have a chance to be read. Or if you're in the Banana Era speedrunning server, of course I'll post it in there as well. I'm I'm pinging everyone before we're on, by the way. I don't care that it's gonna be like 2:30 in the morning. I will be pinging everybody in that server. And in my server. You're getting pinged. I don't care what time it's gonna be. And if you're gonna be at GDQ, I need you in the crowd. Really, that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Really sucks, actually. That's a 7-second death. Although I did... It's not as bad as it seems. I had some time saved there, because I got a slow finish. I lost 3 seconds in my PB there. Might have to start implementing new strats again. Maybe rolling balls. Could try again to learn move strat on Seesaw Floor, but it's very difficult. I don't know if I'd be ever confident in that. I mean, I still have a minute of time save. I don't need to implement new strats. But if I can get new strats consistent, then I might as well. I also don't know if I should be implementing new strats this close to GDQ, but... I'm good enough at the game. I'll be fine. That's a bad goal entry. Sounds kind of scuffed. Could be worse, but kind of scuffed. That's a problem. I really needed that to go well. I am running out of time save. 14 behind. I mean, I have chakrams. There's like 10 seconds in World 8, and I think probably about 10 seconds in World 9. Probably wants to know where the monkey trapped in the ball's parents are. They're also in the ball, actually. They're also characters in this game. Unironically, this baby has parents in this game. I guess they're not always in the ball. They are shown outside the ball a lot in this game. Okay, it's the ball has magic properties to keep them safe. That's not a lie, that's like actual lore pretty much in this game. Well, from Super Monkey Ball Adventure, I suppose. Uh-oh, my movement's bad. I'm bungling it. The problem is you have to play Super Monkey Ball Adventure to find that lore, and why would you do that to yourself? Alright, that's a problem. This run is probably not PBable now. I really needed that. Like, I am at the point where I can't make any more mistakes. And unfortunately, missing floating panels full skip now qualifies as a mistake. Even though it is very difficult. 22 behind, I'll be 18 behind if I hit chakrams. You know, it's still possible, actually. Never mind, I am overthinking things. I should break down my time loss by world. I'm actually really curious. That'll help me gauge better what pace I'm on. Did I die on symbols? I might have died on symbols. Uh-oh. Well, I'm losing time here. Alright, this is a mess. I can basically retcon what the balls are. Sure. But yeah, they were never trapped in the balls. Yeah, that is correct, Intel. Oh, I completely whiffed. Alright, yeah, that's enough of this round, I think. Let's go again. I have a Discord DM that I'm gonna check first. Sorry, I was just replying to a DM. I'm gonna literally invent a Monkey Ball and he still doesn't get to see play. Look. He's not fast. He's strong, alright? There's nothing wrong with that. It's not his fault Baby's faster than him. Baby's faster than everybody. Even his own father. Even Sonic the Hedgehog. Baby's even faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. Correction, Baby accelerates faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. But still. His top speed is not better. Really, it's not that any of the characters in this game are slow, except Mimi. And Godzilla, kinda. It's that... Baby's just OP. This is representative of real-life children? Yes, yeah. Everybody knows that humans are fastest when they are just born, and then they get progressively slower over the course of their lifetime. If they allowed babies in the Olympics, the world record for a mile would be like a minute. These are the ultimate speedrunners. It's true. I want to continue yes-anding this bit, but I'm trying to come up with an example of what baby speedrun. Oh, Emrock, thank you for your watch streak, by the way. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. 10 streams in a row is actually kind of impressive, considering I sometimes stream at really odd times. Hi, Talker. Happy New Year to you, too. Reaching for power elements as soon as the adults look away. Oh no. Back from Portland for the first time, was looking forward to it and got bronchitis on the first day. Oh, I am sorry. That's no fun. From being sick. Last night, Nikita was super sick. Today, she was stomping around in cowboy boots, screaming that she's Taylor Swift. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty accurate. They tend to speedrun being injured, too. Considering how fast children tend to heal. Usually, not always. Kids are gross. No offense to the kids watching the stream. Alright, that immune system's gotta grow somehow. This is only very tangentially related. I started thinking about getting sick, and then I started thinking about masking, and then now I'm thinking about... Oh! Can I please perform the level correctly? Now I'm thinking about how grateful I am that I will be wearing a mask for the majority of GDQ, because my face is breaking out a ton lately, and I am very unhappy about it. So I'm glad I'll be wearing a mask most of the event. I tend to not wear one when I'm on stage, but if my face still looks like this, I might do it. I don't know what to do about it. I've been washing my face and like putting lotion on too. I probably should wash my pillowcase. That might be something I do today. Throw it in with my other laundry. Mine was under control for a while, but the past like 2 weeks, it has just been really bad. Although it probably doesn't help that I'm shaving so closely. I need laser. That's push and go moment. What? Okay. Really, I should probably just finally learn makeup so I can hide it better too, but... eh. Hoping you'll be able to get a GDQ this year. You're moving to Toronto. Ooh, neat. Good luck if you do. Hope to see you at GDQ. It'd be cool. Assuming it, you know, SGDQ is in Minneapolis again, but we should find out for sure in like 2 weeks. A little under. I'm actually probably moving to a different apartment this summer. I might not submit anything to GDQ for that reason, actually. I'm really not looking forward to the process of moving. I hate it so much. I just got a 46. That's ridiculous. That's very good for that stage. Hey, Jacob. Good to see you as always. About sort of 2K in Toronto and only go up from there. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right, unfortunately. Also Canadian dollars. I'm bundling things a little bit today. Actually, a little surprised I played better off stream. The AD is very bad compared to USD right now. Ooh, that's not good. My banana count right now is... banana point count right now is 66667. And this is a reset. I don't have the time to lose there. Damn, yeah, that's really bad. shocked at how consistent that strat is. I really didn't think it would be. It's not always fast, but it usually works. And even when it's slow, it still saves like at least a second. It's nice to have a free second of time save. With how good my PB is now, I kind of really need that. I think the likelihood that I PB in the practice room at GDQ is actually very high, by the way. I'm sure I will be doing quite a few runs. Kinda sucks for Peter, too. Peter's going to GDQ. Okay. That's fine. Not a big deal. Lost a couple seconds. Happens. That is a Wonder Maze moment. Certified Wonder Maze moment. Something remarkable happened with this game and me. The reason I was even doing runs off stream last night, I just genuinely felt like grinding the game. Which is rare. I don't normally feel like grinding speedruns that much. Like, I like running them and getting a decent time, but I'm not usually one to grind my time down a bunch when it becomes hard to beat. But lately, I've really wanted to with this game. It's a fun run. Like, I think under most circumstances, I would have done that commentary practice run, and then been like, okay, you know, that's the end of it. That sucked. Like taking 2 deaths there, basically. Normally you take the death here at the start, and then I didn't know how to handle that. Anyway, what was I talking about? Lost my train of thought, actually. Hi, Jaxler. Kabunga. Literally, what was I talking about? I wanted to grind this game. Oh, yeah. Normally, I would do my commentary practice thing, and then, like, that would be the end of it. I would probably stop playing for the day under most circumstances. This game? No, I want to keep going. And, like, if I notice I'm not playing well, then yeah, I'll stop. Because I don't think I get much out of it at that point. But there have been a lot of days and months this year where it has been difficult for me to stream, because whatever I'm actively speedrunning, it's been hard for me to Make it all the way? Nice. Genuinely want to sit down and just do runs for a while. But lately, like even with this game, for the first few months of this game, I had that problem. But lately, I genuinely wanted to play this game a bunch. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's just because I'm getting really good at it now. It's great timing for it with the GDQ run coming up, and maybe it's just that I really want to make sure I'm in top shape for that, which I am. I think that's pretty well proven at this point. I don't know, but it's exciting. For those who don't know, by the way, I mentioned this at the beginning of stream, but you know, it's been a while. You can see my PB in the top left corner of the gameplay screen. That top number right there, so it is a 12:59. I got a 12:59 off stream last night, which is the second sub 13 ever, and the first sub 13 with a video proof. The fastest time on the in-game leaderboard is a 12:56, so I'm actually only 3 seconds off world record. Like, undisputed world record. I'm not gonna lie, I still kind of consider this world record, because I have video proof. But still. World record kind of depends on who you ask right now. First prize draw is huge. Yes, current patch world record as well. Go in? Alright, that's scary. Current patch world record, best time outside of Japan. Best time with video. It is pauseless, so also best, also pauseless world record then as well. I might remove the pausing distinction on SRC now that we thought it was going to be more relevant, and then they changed the game and now it's kind of irrelevant. Did all this work putting it in and then designating runs as paused or pauseless, and now it's like, well, it doesn't think it really matters anymore. I will talk to some of the community about it, but now that pause strats have been effectively removed, it kind of feels like a useless metric. I mean, I think they might still be useful on 1 or 2 levels. I think Moo said he pauses Broken Square. But like, pausing does not meaningfully set a run apart right now. It simply doesn't. Maybe that changes in the future. The fact that I'm ahead out of World 4 is kind of ridiculous. Because my PB is quite good through World 4. I mean, obviously it's quite good the whole run. But out of World 4 especially. Most of my time loss is in World 6. 6, 8, and 9. That kinda sucks. I don't know which way I'm going here. Alright, this is actually probably really bad. Wow, yeah, I forgot how long this freaking level is. Alright, that was a misplay for sure. I wasted at least 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm 8 seconds behind now. Nah, not the end of the world. Honestly, it's sort of like getting the strat third try, so just maybe what would have happened anyway had I just fallen out and tried again, so I can't be too upset with it. Hitting that would have been nice. Oh. Okay, maybe. Okay, well now I'm just kind of upset. My PB does not hit this. I have been very bad at this strat lately, and I am not certain why. I think it's just because it's hard. It is hard. Anyway, so much for this run being ahead of pace. We'll see how World 6 goes. If I have a good World 6, then it's gonna look pretty good still. There's so much time save there. Yeah, manhole! Yeah! I love manhole! Best stage in the game. Yeah, manhole! Wondering what the message on my server was, and it was Anvil posting a screenshot of cat. Good. About to wonder where I saved those like 2 seconds, but it was from Vanishing Flare. Nice. I'm going for chakrams every run from now on, by the way. Even if I'm ahead, I think I'm just going for it all the time now. I need the time save at this point. It's 4.5 seconds. That's actually really significant. When we're talking about like a perfect run being only a minute-ish faster than my current run, 4.5 seconds really starts to matter. It's like a good, 8% of my remaining time save. Need to take as much of it as I can. I'm consistent enough with it that I'm fine doing it. But if I don't hit floating panels, then it doesn't matter. So we gotta see how floating panels go first. Beautiful. I should have gone straight in, probably. Actually, I was not ready for that possibility. I'm pretty sure I hit... I lose time here, but then I think I saved time on... Rising Pillars. I think they kind of balance themselves out, mostly. Yeah, I just saved like 6 seconds there. Wow. I must take a death. Then Rising Pillars, I think I get like the best possible scenario on this strat, which I did not get here. I'm gonna lose like 3 seconds here. Like 4. Really? Okay. I'm still ahead. I'll be more ahead after chakrams. Okay, I guess we are playing it safe. That's very funny. That is very funny. Okay, well, I need to lock in. Nice. Hi Moo, thank you for the raid. I am on record pace. Hope the rest of your stream went well. Uh-oh, okay, that was fine. I scared myself a little bit there. Should I go for Holy Road? I might just take it safe. I'm not sure I trust it right now. I'll take it safe. It hasn't been going well for me today, and I would rather not risk it, honestly. This, you know, we'll just take that. Get a 52. Only loses a second and a half. Nice improv. I ended up in a really strange spot there. I bounced further than I normally do on this first bounce, and I didn't know what to do about it. That's okay. Still plenty of time save. I took a death here in my PB as well. A shorter death, but still, it's fine. Yes. What do I think the odds are of a new Monkey Ball game coming out next year? 0. Next year? 0. Unless it's that Apple Arcade one people have been talking about. But I'm not convinced that game's real. And And frankly, I wouldn't count anything on Apple Arcade anyway, because nobody can play it. So I'm saying 0. They haven't even ported this game to PC yet. Like, they need to do that before we even start thinking about another, like, full Monkey Ball game. Not the greatest bounce there. That lost me about half a second. Game came out of nowhere? Kinda. It released 3 years after Banana Mania. And they didn't update Banana Mania at all. This game is far more recent. And has better support. Yes. Alright, big sigh of relief. Yes. Yeah, the goal shape changes depending on whether it's on the ground or in the air. Not the fastest Switch adventure, but like, I didn't need the fastest Switch adventure. I lost about a second, just because it was that slow, but like, fine. Even a mid-27 there, you know, you're not complaining about it. Got to work on this extremely soon after Mania ship. Okay, yeah, that would make sense. That's pretty fast. Alright, no funny business. Take it safe. Very good. That's fine. Not a big deal. Only 4 seconds. Not even 4 seconds. Okay, that's... Now it's becoming a little bit of a problem. Okay, that's fine. If Angel Ladder goes well, we're still ahead. Good. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. If I lock in and I play perfectly, we got it. It's just World 10. I've done this so many times before. Flawlessly. Just one more. That's all I need. And a 39. Really good IGT. That helps a lot. Every 10th counts right now. Oh, God. Thank God I slowed down. Man, it's faster. My spin dash didn't come out. That's not good. I hope I didn't lose too much time there. No, we're fine. We're fine. No, no, no! Damn, that's it. They're just so hard to do with nerves. It's just that precise. GG. No world record. Damn. And I hit wipeout. Damn it. No, dude. Come on. No. Oh my god. Yeah, this is happening incredibly soon. But you know what? What a good run, dude. What a good run. I'm getting this really, really soon. I'm gonna calm down a bit, and then we're doing it again. I didn't realize I was that close. Yeah, it was literally, I would have had it. It was that one mistake. I would have had it. Yeah. yeah, just don't mess up next time, beforehand. Play more. I can't stop now. Happy New Year to you too, Canada. Yeah, I completely stopped reading chat during World 10. I'm gonna hold off on publishing my 1259 on YouTube until after I'm done with runs on January 2nd. I have a feeling I'm getting undisputed record before I leave. I've now been essentially one mistake away twice. Within the span of 2 days. Within the span of 24 hours, actually. See you later, man. Have a good night. This strat has not been good to me today. I think this is part of the reason I just want to grind this game. I don't know, I didn't know I was this close to record. Like, I mean, as of last night, my PB was a 13:35. That 12:59 was a PB by 36 seconds, which is a lot. But now that I've been, you know, this close to record twice, within a day of each other, within 24 hours of each other, that increases my confidence so much. The 12:59 felt, I don't want to say fluky, but I didn't think I was going to be able to come close to it for a while. I was thinking maybe once on like January 2nd if I stream for a bit longer. But it just happened again. I just got that same pace again. Actually, even better. So now it's just a matter of time. Watch me get record at like exactly midnight. I thought, you know, after GDQ, I was gonna have to go on like a bit of a world record grind for this game. I would have done it. It might not be necessary now. If I don't have it, after, like, if I don't get it before GDQ and I don't get it in the practice room, both of which are very, very possible, then I'm definitely streaming after GDQ until I get it. Which I don't think will take long. And then once I have it, I'll probably do some other categories. And finally, start doing other stuff with this game. Ah, bungle. Not a big deal. I have not been great at this strat lately for some reason. Five finished runs in a row, sub 14, by the way. My consistency is incredible. I feel even more confident now. Not the end of the world. That run, like, wasn't great either. That run I just had. World 5 is horrible. World 4, I kind of threw a little bit. Actually, no, I was ahead out of World 4. What am I talking about? World 4 is good. World 3. It was World 3. I took a couple deaths. And World 5 was awful. World 6 was actually very good. I didn't hit shock from skip though. World 7... World 9 was like perfect. 7 was very good. 8, I took 1 death to arch bridges. And then also lost like half a second on 8-9. And then 10, I only took that 1 death. My endgame is so good. I don't know exactly when I'm going to be out tomorrow. I'm probably hanging out with friends. But if I'm home, I might just stream more attempts. I would love to get this record before GDQ. The other thing is that this world record that I'm talking about is not on speedrun.com. We only know about it from the in-game leaderboard. 12:56.8, almost exactly 3 seconds faster than my PB. I have the fastest time with video, the fastest time on the current patch, the fastest pauseless time, the fastest time outside of Japan. But technically, I cannot call it undisputed world record, at least not right now. Because that time exists on the in-game leaderboards. I'm not gonna... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be really slow, but we're just gonna move on with that. And just play World 4. Far behind am I? 6 seconds? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'm in the YouTube upload. If I do end up publishing that 12:59, I'm gonna call it world record. Mind the reset now. I'm gonna call it world record because no vid, no dead. If you don't own the game, you don't know that 12:56 exists. If you don't own the game or like hear it from the community. And also they use strats that are like not possible on current patch. We're pretty sure. We're pretty sure they used the pause strat on Switch Adventure, which is not a thing anymore. The previous patch thing. And you know, that saves like... That pause strat saves 25 seconds, something ridiculous, so... Big time save. And like, I could go for Switch Adventure full skip pauseless, it's very hard. And it's very late in the run, so it'd be awful. So like, I could technically do it. Wow, 49.699 is absurd. Forgot about the Okami sequel. I take it now. Just sort of reading up in chat a little bit. That's a little awkward. I'm just gonna take the... What the heck? Safer finish. Loses 2 seconds, but I don't think I could have taken the fast finish with that. It would have been... I would have had a really shallow bounce. What the heck? Would have been hard. Hey, Princess Pink. Nice 55. It almost puts me ahead. No more fireworks. Just celebrating my eventual world record. Okay. 1 second behind in the world 3. That's pretty solid. Oh. Okay. Sure. Not perfect, but, like, not bad. Oh, that sucked. Maybe I should stop doing the strat. Maybe the strat is not as reliable as I thought. Maybe I just need to aim farther left. I mean, if I can be, like, within probably 15 seconds going into World 6, then that would be doable. Alright. Not great. I gotta take a death there in my PB, though. Okay, we're still only 10 behind. Really, I could be like 30 seconds behind going into World 6, but I would need to pretty much play perfectly from there. I don't actually super mind that I missed world record last run. Like, I kinda wanna beat it by more than less than a second. And I would have only beaten it by maybe half of a second. Maybe. not even a guarantee I would have beaten it. I might have been slightly slower than it, depending on how the last couple stages went. Almost didn't make it to the goal. That would have been funny. Would have been an instant reset, but it also would have been kind of funny. Almost, Cam. What do you mean connecting to chat? My internet didn't just explode, did it? No, welcome to the chat room. Okay, thanks, Twitch. Retries. Okay, I kinda need to stop on here, like, right now. Raw moment, unfortunately. There we go. How far behind am I? What's the damage? 27? That's pretty bad. Let's see. Like, it's possible, but I kinda have to pop off now. Missed the goal, grabs left behind it. Yeah. Raw moment. Strong moment. That's good. That's really fast. 55.9. Nice. Can't afford that right now. Really cannot afford time loss like this right now. That isn't looking good. World War moment, honestly. Can't say I am surprised. Get a run to World 4, watch it go. We'll see. If it gets any worse than 30 seconds, I'll probably reset. Trying to think about how much time save I have over the rest of the run. Oh, that's good. Did I first try that in my PB? I don't remember. No, I did not. Okay, well that's helpful. Good to know, too. This stage today has been the bane of my existence for some reason. Refuse to cooperate. Are you kidding me? Metron. And 30.7. No, no. Oh. Thanks, Tron. I actually almost got record again. Like full record, like beat the full 56. But I died on Broken Cylinder. And then ended up with a 1301. The Bean. Isn't that... That's from, like, Peter's chat, isn't it? It's been a long time since I've seen that command. Pretty sure that's from Peter's chat. Okay, I might stop streaming thin here. I'm starting to feel like I need a break. I might do more offline runs. We will see. Definitely streaming on the 2nd. Sure, whatever, dude. Yeah, we got some really good commentary practice in. We sort of went through what we wanted to talk about, and then we did one rehearsal, and it went very well. We did a bit where he popped off about Manhole, yeah. Swimfly decided they're going to just, like, start screaming into the mic on Manhole. I should probably warn our audio tech that that's gonna happen. I will make sure to warn our audio tech that that's gonna happen. That was almost really fast, and then I blocked the goal. Fortunate that it's at 3 AM, so Manhole probably can't get full crowd applause. It's fine. I'm sure they will still be capable of being quite loud. Bringing your stage fan. Bungled that. That's annoying. Satan, thanks for the raid. You had a good stream. You don't recognize me. I am bungling my speedrun. I'm Helix. They she pronouns. I speedrun this game. Very recently PB'd, and I'm now just 3 seconds away from world record. Well, really, it's like undisputed world record because the time I'm referencing right now, the 12:56. I have a 12:59. The 12:56, we only know about it because it's on the in-game leaderboard. It's not on speedrun.com. So as far as we know, there is no video proof of it. So you could say that I have world record, because I have video proof. A baby is like from the future. Some are saying this. I wonder if we know what date that 12:56 happened. Because it's like at least, I think, 3 months old right now. Kinda ridiculous. Weird. Is Miku legal for the speedrun? She's legal, but she's just not fast. Because the characters in this game have different stats. So unfortunately, baby is pretty much the only choice. If you want world record in this category. That said, There's nothing stopping you from playing as other characters. So if you want to do a run as Miku, you totally should. What's Baby good at? The Baby has the highest friction and gravity stats in the game. The friction stat means that he is going to stop and turn very quickly. The friction stat means that he has a high top speed and also the fastest acceleration in the game. So he accelerates fast, he has a high top speed, he stops and turns very quickly. He has an average spin dash, which is really all he needs. He also has the highest bounce stat in the game, which can also be helpful. Really the only thing he is not good at is that he's the lightest character in the game, but that doesn't really matter for the speedrun. I like to compare Baby to a Formula 1 race car, because that's what he feels like in this game. He's absolutely in a tier of his own, with regard to RTAs. Yan Yan's a good pick. Yan Yan's fun. Nice, okay. I'm so glad Godzilla's in this game. I wish he was better, but it's very fun that he's in the game. You should play this game, it's really good. Especially if you can get it on sale. Wish it was on PlayStation? Hey, we do too. We wish it was on PC as well. Sega, get on it. We need a port. Literally begging Sega to port this game. I will talk about it on stage at GDQ. Sega, the entire community is literally begging you, please port this game. I would love to play this on PC with mods and not be stuck on the Switch with awful load times and my 30 frames per second graphics card. Capture card. So this game just crashes randomly on Switch. I've had it crash on PB pace before. Seconds behind out of World 2, not happy about that, but I'll keep it going. I think I need to get as many runs as I can to World 4. If a run has a good World 4, even if it has kind of a lackluster start, it's pretty much automatically decent. That's not good, though. How many worlds are there? I mean, I know how many worlds there are. In this run, there are 10 worlds with 10 stages each. In the whole game, there are 22 worlds currently, with more likely to be added via DLC. Happy New Year, Betchy. I'm very interested to see how that outfit would work. Guys. I think I might have to be done for that. Starting to make really silly mistakes here. And I'm a bit tired. We will have to see how World 4 goes. I have to slow down here, I'm gonna get a weird bout. Stage matters a lot. Good. That helps. They should make a Yan Yan plushie. You're so right. Palette too. I also want the lesbians. Exactly, you get it. Mimi espionage. Good phrase. Mimi espionage. That's awesome. Apple chip. Got a baby. And then putting an eyes emoji under someone asking for a palette flush. Really? Hmm. I want the shelf behind me to be almost about flushes. I think that'd be fun. Almost. I didn't quite realize what was happening. No! Here we go, okay. Oh yeah, I know what game Tom is from. Favorite in Rivals. It's a good character. I've not played too much of Rivals 1, especially after those DLC characters were added. I played it more early on in the game's lifespan. But I am aware, at least. So this is a problem. This loses me probably about 10 seconds. Probably more than that. I really cannot afford to have that happen right now. So we're gonna have to see what we're looking here. 26, it's fine. I'll keep it for now. Better than last run was, so far.
Does Rivals have, like, a story?
I don't know enough about the game to answer that. Like, I think so, but I can't tell you what it is. This run sucks. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream. I am tired of being stuck in the first few worlds, and I think I need a break. Yeah, the question was, does Rivals have a story? Link my socials. Definitely subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't yet, because whatever PB I end up with, I will be posting there, and it may be that 12:59 relatively soon, depending on what happens on Thursday, which is the next day I will be streaming. Most likely. I might stream tomorrow, don't count on it. Probably not. Yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Hope you all have a good new year. Anyone I would like to raid? Wow, there are so many people live right now. I don't... What's going on here? Kylie's doing a 4-game speedrun. Crash Bandicoot 4, and then Mario Kart Double Dash, and then 1 or 2 Dalmatians, and then Kingdom Hearts is a very strange selection of games to do for 4-game run, but I'm kind of about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid Highly QB. Yeah, just another Korean speedrunner. Cool person. Give her a follow. Very good at crash games, but has branched out into other runs as well. Oh, stretching hands is a good idea. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, I hope you all have a great new year. I appreciate you all hanging out. And I will see you all here next year. Haha, funny. Yeah. Hell yeah. Trans rights. Let's go.
Let's go trans right.
Right. Yep. Appreciate you all. I will see you all again soon. Bye, friends.